In this second part of my introduction, I simply wish to show you an outline of what you can expect to see in the next several months pertaining to my courses and lessons. The first part that you will see here, course number 1, is the 6 prerequisites to receiving truth. And the 6 lessons are, number 1 is the spiritual person, what it means to be a spiritual person versus a natural person. I will also talk about spirit, soul, and body. In lesson number 2, I will talk about embracing the cross, which is the instrument of death to our old life, and we cannot pursue truth, pursue the new life without putting the old life in the grave. Number 3 is about wholeheartedness. This is an important characteristic of a truth seeker. We do not seek the truth half-heartedly. We do not seek the truth casually. We must seek truth wholeheartedly if we're to discover it. Number 4 pertains to holy character. Holiness and righteousness is imputed to us in Jesus Christ in an objective way, but also God expects us to work that righteousness and that holiness out in our lives. And that's what happens in the pursuit of truth. Number 5 is a teachable spirit. We cannot be truth seekers without being teachable. If we are not teachable, then that means we're locked into our beliefs. We're not willing to consider new information. We're not willing to consider the possibility that some of our beliefs may need some correction. This was one of the great sins of the scribes and Pharisees. Their beliefs were set in stone. They were not teachable. They were not only resistant to truth, but they were the enemies of the truth, who was Jesus Christ. And the 6th and last part of the first course in the prerequisites to truth is understanding sin versus sins. This is also important to know the difference between the two and the part they play in our lives and how we conquer sin through the cross. Course number 2 is called What is Truth? Of course, here I'll give a definition of truth. I'm not sure how many lessons, probably at least a couple. As I develop this section, I will let you know exactly how many lessons there will be and what their titles are. Course number 3 pertains to 2 very important fundamental truths. I've changed my outline of my courses here somewhat. I moved this up. I thought it would be important to share these truths up front. First one is initial salvation. Second one is receiving the Holy Spirit. Again, these truths are very fundamental, very important, and I think you will find them helpful, and you'll probably find information that you're not familiar with, possibly. Courses number 4 and 5 will be the last 2. Course number 4 will be about how God engrafts truth into us. I'm assuming this one will probably have several lessons, and again, as I develop those, I'll let you know exactly what the lessons will be titled. Course number 5, the last course, will be other truths that I have come to know. This will have probably many lessons. And again, as I develop them, I'll list them and let you know exactly what's coming under that section. In order to complete all this, it's going to take a long time. Could be a year, maybe quicker, depends on when I can have enough time to do it. Summertime's been busy. Maybe in the fall I'll make more progress. And that is the total of the outline, 5 courses.